All right, what's going on, guys? We're about to jump into another little episode or clip and takeaway from the Make Money Making Videos podcast. Full podcast link down below. Today's video is going into actually growing a YouTube channel without a niche. Obviously, I got a niche. It's video production. It's going pretty well, but it's still possible to do it without a niche. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Welcome back to the Make Money Making Videos podcast.
Jack Attack, do you think it's possible to not niche down?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can my niche be being dope and doing dope shit I think is dope, or do I gotta niche down?
Yes, 100%. But you gotta know who you're targeting, though. You gotta be still targeting a specific person. You're targeting people like you, so that is your niche. Your niche in itself is define. Define it as much as you can. Like, the more defined your audience is, the fucking better, because then you know who you're speaking to almost at all times, and then it just connects. So it might not connect to somebody who's a politician, but that's not who I'm targeting. So like, I'm happy for you for the message to roll off. But if you're a video editor or videographer, my message is probably gonna fucking hit pretty well, because like, that's who I'm talking to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to have a niche, but definitely understand who you're communicating with in terms of, maybe it's someone who's in a similar position to you. They're traveling right now, and they're, working abroad. And, that's an aspect of what you're showcasing at the person you're talking to. So you don't have to have a niche as in like, hey, this is, the fucking... My Little Pony review channel. Like, it doesn't have to be as specific as that, but your audience, you should definitely know who the audience you're trying to target is. It'll just work the best that way. Like, I'm sure a lot of people who are really successful didn't start off like, all right, we need to get our niche perfect, and they weren't doing all the science behind it, and it kind of just evolved into something. But if they did have their kind of niche more specific, it just kind of builds momentum faster, I think.
Yeah, cool. Did you make other channels? Like, so you made the video game one, and you make your Out of the Box, and you got this one. Were there other like failed ventures that you were like really happy about or anything like that? Really excited about?
Really good question. Let me think about this. All right, so TQ9 TV, that's another YouTube channel that I got. TQ9 is my production company, all right? So I started a production company 3 years ago when I was 17 years old. It's technically not an officially registered company or anything like that. It's just kind of an entity that exists, and we got some business cards. It's kind of just like a kind of more professional front, if you know what I mean. And
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if you type in TQ9 TV to YouTube, you'll find a whole bunch of rap artists that I did a whole bunch of music videos for. So when I was 17, I started a channel, and the idea of the channel was like a community channel where I was just gonna pop up and film a shitload of freestyles and music videos for rappers. So I popped up, and that was my thing for 2016. That's when I started it. March 9th of 2016, I started TQ9 TV with a few of my friends. I hyped them up. I said, come join me. We're going to fucking blow up together. We're going to build this fucking big thing. I was blowing up as a gaming YouTuber at the time. So I was like, I want to get somebody involved with my friends. Started that. And basically for like a good year, I was just popping up everywhere, shooting freestyles and music videos for people. So I was shooting at least one a week. Like, I was going everywhere. And had them come to me. I go to them. I was going fucking everywhere. I built a whole bunch of good kind of connections and shit like that in the music industry. So now I got connections with a good 50 rappers in the UK just around my area, or up in London now, or in Barnstable, or in fucking everywhere all around the UK. And that's the other channel that kind of turned into a production company, TQ9, but it started as like a community rap channel.
Do you miss it?
Bit by bit, but I miss the kind of fun kind of nonsense aspect of it, where to film a freestyle or a music video for a rapper. Exactly, you're just chilling out, just getting a little wave on and pretty much just chatting some nonsense, and you're just making a funny video pretty much. So it was definitely fun, and it's just evolved me to this point that I am right here. You know what I mean? So I can't say I miss it as much as I'm just thankful for it, and it's just part of my journey. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a nice attitude. I like that. Cool. What do I got next?